Thanks. I feel like I have just gray eyes.
Wow.
Not very colorful, but I'll take kind.
Stormy.
Hey guys, I'm Stormy Warren's eyes. We good to go?
Yeah.
It's time for Weekly Western 7. Welcome back, folks. I know last time we left you on a bit of a cliffhanger. We did that on purpose because we wanted to build the suspense of what is to come. So now you've seen a little bit of it. We've got a lot more stuff left in our pocket, but I'm very excited. If you haven't checked it out, go to my Instagram and just take a peek at what we've been working on and what we've been hinting at. There's a ton of new music coming. There's this whole kind of project that will start to unfold in front of you. So welcome back to the Weekly Western, and welcome officially on the journey of this entire fall. It's going to be wild. Micah's going to take the camera and go wild on my face when I do that. We're going to play the classic household game, Gold, Cactus, and Horseshoe. My gold is that if you go back to like 2 Weekly Westerns ago, I didn't return this tuxedo from a wedding that I was in, right? And it was just sitting in my back office. And then it was still like 3 weeks after that Weekly Western, it was still sitting in my office as of yesterday. So I go to taking the tuxedo. I'm like, here's the deal, dude. Like, it was a miscommunication between me and my team. I thought somebody was going to drop it off. It's just been sitting in my house. I was like, I've been traveling so much, so I just didn't even think about it. He's like, well, what's your job? We just get to talking. He's like, I say, I'm a country music artist. He's like, I love country music. What's your name? I'm like, I'm Spencer Crandall. He's like, I know you from the internet and stuff. So he kind of like checked out some stuff on his computer, was like looking at me. I could tell I most likely had to purchase this tuxedo. And he was just like, gave me the look like, you're good. Don't worry about it. Get out of here. I was like, are you serious? He's like, no stress. It's like, dude, you are the man. So I didn't quite catch your name, or maybe I did, but I forgot it, which makes me a terrible person. But I love you, person at Men's Warehouse in Green Hills. Just know that you were a savior to me. What a good gold this week that I potentially saved $1,200 by not purchasing a tuxedo I'd never wear again. So shout out to you. We're going to name you Jim. Shout out to Jim. The cactus of my week would be, I hate the feeling of working really hard on TikToks and then they don't do well. That sucks. And it's nobody's fault. It's obviously I'm not doing something, to kind of like create a video that people actually want to watch, which is a bummer because I spend so much time on them, all that stuff. So like, I just want stuff that I'm working on to work. And it's always a bummer putting all this time and effort and the algorithm doesn't quite pick you up. So you're sitting at, 5,000 views. And when you have 2.4 million followers, 5,000 views feels lame as fuck. So yeah, that never feels good. My horseshoe of the week is I found a salad that I've eaten every single day for this week for lunch. I'm a very obsessive person. So when I find something I like, I go pretty hard at it. And I found this salad from Chick-fil-A. It's going to also have a cactus bent to it because I can't figure out how to take off the blue cheese when I order it on Postmates, which sit there for like 30 minutes picking out this blue cheese. But this salad sans blue cheese is incredible. It's just so good. It has like the spicy cold chicken on it, fruit, and like this really good dressing, granola, almonds, and it just makes me so happy. So that's my random, like there could not be something more random in my life than the salad that I found. Gold, cactus, horseshoe, return the tux, was not charged. Shout out to Jim. That's not your name, but I love you. Cactus, I hate when my TikToks don't do well. And horseshoe, shout out to the good people at Chick-fil-A for making a hell of a market salad. We don't necessarily have a bunch of questions this week because we forgot to take them from the last one where we cut it short. All the questions I would assume are about this upcoming project. So that kind of just leads us into the Western update. So there is the first chapter coming at you. It's Scorpion. Scorpion is really all about the fear to start due to mental health or toxic thoughts. And like, for me, this manifests in a lot of ways. It was I don't drink anymore, but like drinking, like hooking up with girls that just to feel something kind of a thing, which I know is really gross, but I told you guys I was just going to be really honest in this, and just bad habits, overall bad habits of like, I know that I'm better than this. And so there's a few songs on there. I love the whole intro to the album is in that trailer that you heard, that There Is a Fire sound. So that'll be really cool when that comes out. But the entire Scorpion chapter is just this little diary, this piece of my heart that is like asking questions in unhealth. Like, am I good enough? Should I start the journey? Do I deserve grace? Do I deserve forgiveness to myself? These are toxic thoughts. I mean, it's the same thing that Scorpion has. It has this poison inside of it. And you can either learn to master it or you can let it overtake you. And so I thought that the Scorpion was a perfect way to kind of like tell that chapter with that icon. So that's coming at you real soon. As we told you on Instagram, it's a story told in 6 chapters. So we got Scorpion. There's a lot more to come. Just know that I've worked on this project for honestly over a year. I mean, it's got to be close to 2 years. Even when Wilderness was coming out, I was working on this project in my brain. So just know how much this project means to me. Like, I've never put more of my heart and soul into the songwriting, into the producing, into the visuals, into the story. There's going to be a really linear story, so I'm excited for you guys to like follow along from here till the end of the fall, because I think you're going to really watch this thing play out and the hero's journey of me finding myself. You can watch it and hear it through my music, and I think that's really cool. I don't think anybody's done that before in country music. I don't think really anybody's doing that in music. So I created this thing that I'm just so fucking proud of, and to get to this point, to have it sound the way I want it to sound, to have the reaction that you guys are having right now, it just makes me super happy. So I just want to say thank you guys. Stay tuned, because we have a ton of new music coming your way. Some of my favorite songs I've ever worked on in my entire life. And again, people say that like, this is the best music. This is by far and away the best music I've ever made, the best stories I've ever told. And the fact that they all create this one big story is just really, really cool, really special. So I'm proud of it. I love it. I hope you love it. If you don't love it, why are you still here? Why are you watching the Weekly Western 7 10 minutes deep? But I love you guys. I appreciate you. And it was just it was cool to finally get it out in the world and kind of like, you know, I was a little nervous, like, oh, are people going to react? And people were just messaging me like, oh my gosh, this looks so cool. Here we go. So here we go. It's time. It's time to dive into this whole project. And first taste is Scorpion coming at you very soon. Guys, I think that is the whole Weekly Western this week. Next week, we're going to get back into our regular scheduled programming. We don't have a glitch at the end of this one that says, please stay tuned. It is just me saying thank you. We love you. Like, subscribed in the past tense. Subscribe in the present tense. Subscribe and put your cactus, gold, and horseshoe in the comments. Would love to see what you guys are up to, what lights you up, what obstacles you feel like you're overcoming, and any of your random shit that you have in your life. If anybody else is eating this Chick-fil-A market salad, can you please tell me? This week we need to do a merch giveaway, which I didn't do last week, so I will have to, I'll put that on my Instagram story. My phone is not here right now. It'll take too long. The code word for this week is Tuxedo Jim. Text me, 615-358-7729, Tuxedo Jim, and I'm going to pick somebody, give them some free Merchy McMurcherson. I don't know, this is basically just a rant at this point, but I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. 7, done. Bye!